Hit the like button to clear the path of obstacles, and drop your zodiac sign in the comments. Doing both helps tune this forecast specifically to you. Sometimes it feels as if you must always be strong for everyone. Calm, composed, precise, kind, attentive. You know how to support, organize, solve, and care. Hidden in that, though, is a weariness you rarely voice, because if not you, then who? 16 October arrives as a special day for Virgo. It offers space to exhale, turn inward, and hear yourself. The day invites you not to do, but to be, not to think about what you should, but to feel what you want. You might wake with an odd calm or, conversely, a tension that has been building for a long time. Both are signs. You stand at the threshold of change, not external, but the most important kind, quiet, personal, reaching to your essence. Who you are, what you desire, and what you will no longer tolerate. Virgos don't love grand declarations. You act subtly, carefully, often without admitting to yourself how deeply something affected you. You hold it together, and you know how to stay silent. But today is when the heart may speak, not in words but as sensation. And that is profoundly honest. Memories may surface in the midst of routine, someone, some situation, a former version of you. These images aren't random, they return you to the moment where you veered away from yourself or didn't listen to your inner voice. Now it's time to listen. If someone nearby has been using you, you'll feel it sharply. Virgos know how to be present even when it's heavy. But on 16 October, you'll want it differently. Quiet, comfort, soulfulness, fewer conversations about tasks, and more warmth. Not recognition, but genuine acceptance. This is a day to stop running from nothing and no one. Slow down and ask yourself, what is truly important right now? The answer may surprise you because it won't be logical, it will be true. Inside, you may sense you're at the doorway of something new, and to step through you must let go of the old, familiar, known, comfortable, yet no longer alive. That might be a job, a relationship, a lifestyle, even a way of thinking. You've known this for a while. But 16 October grants inner permission. It's allowed. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to fulfill every expectation. You can simply be. This day is made for looking within and finally letting yourself feel. Not think, not analyze, but feel, because feelings are what you most often postpone. Not because you can't, but because you're used to doing so. Others first, then yourself. But 16 October isn't about later, it's about now. You may wake up sensing, it can't waste a single minute today. Not because everything is urgent, but because you long to live a real life where there's less, a must, and more can. Fewer lists and more choice, fewer borrowed expectations and more inner yes. You might crave solitude and silence, or the opposite, a walk alone without your phone, without thoughts. Your heart is asking for space to be with itself, to listen. In exactly such moments, clarity can arrive. Suddenly you see what has been in your way, or who, or why you lived for so long in a way that wasn't yours. You may find you're seeing love differently, either the person beside you or the person you miss. This isn't about drama, it's about truth. You no longer wish to perform, you want depth, reality, tenderness, without double meanings, battles, or strain. If you're in a relationship, 16 October can bring a subtle moment, a look, a gesture, a phrase, after which you understand, party is what it's all for. Or the opposite may arrive, the realization that you've carried too much for too long, that you aren't being heard, that you feel lonely together. A decision may be born, not necessarily visible on the outside, but unmistakable within. If you're single, you may feel the desire to let someone in again, despite experience and fear. Because today the world is gentler, you're gentler, and love is closer. Dream today, even if you haven't in a long time, even if it feels embarrassing, even if it seems too late. Virgos often fear appearing naive, but through dreaming, your soul opens. It whispers, "'Tis is truly mine." Work and tasks are best approached without haste. This day isn't about outcomes, it's about sensations. You may feel certain tasks losing meaning, or see that what once consumed your energy no longer inspires. Don't be afraid. You didn't lose motivation. You're growing, and the old pattern has stopped working. Pay special attention to your body. You might feel tired or slightly unwell. That's a signal. Please, listen. A walk, water, fresh air, deep breathing. Sometimes that's enough to replenish your resources. Virgos often forget they aren't machines, and today the body may remind you. Unexpected coincidences are likely. You might hear a song that moves you deeply, meet a person who says just the right words, or spot a sign that makes you pause.